Hi. Hey. Hello there. Welcome back to a life that you can be thankful isn't yours. Let's see. I am attempting to do preemptive strikes because I have been having symptoms since the Thursday before New Year's. Could you tell? Could you tell? I didn't talk about it. I did a little bit. But I kind of panicked. And it happens anytime I have a long run of good days. A week. I'm blessed with 2 weeks. 3 weeks. In that time, every day, I am so happy. But it's coupled with, but when does it take me down? So my goal is to try to figure out how I can get the symptoms not to make my brain go haywire with giant catecholamine releasers every 2 seconds so that I can't even. I typically would, when the symptoms would start, give in. Fatigue. If that was the first symptom, because that's how it starts. I can feel it. I can feel it when it starts. See, sometimes it's fatigue. I go to bed and it becomes a pattern. I get up only out of necessity. I don't interact with anyone, and I go back to my room and go to sleep. And it's the cycle. So I thought and said that I want to figure out how to get out of here and not automatically go to the dark place. So, since then, I have been doing things purposefully. Getting up, taking a shower, getting dressed. My hair doesn't look like Sideshow Bob. I don't care about the makeup. I'm not that vain. I don't care if the whole world's seeing me without makeup, who cares? But I have to do things because I will stay in here. And the beast, long COVID, takes over. And I have to not give it power. So, and I'm not saying this like it's anything new, or I've discovered some treatment plan that's never been heard of. These are all things that if you ever have had therapy or counseling or anything like that, first thing I tell you is get out of the house and go do something. But what you have to understand, though, and this is the part that people don't get, I don't have the energy sometimes to get up and go and get a bottle of water. I just say, forget it. And I go back to sleep. Because the thought of having to get up out of my pod and go and get the water, it sounds ridiculous, but it's like running a mile. Today, though, I woke up and because I had had a couple of things that I kind of had a moment of anxiety. It was an anxiety attack. And over something totally ridiculous. And my mom is learning. And she's handling it. She's getting it now. So, I had to get out of the house. Had to. So, the first thing I did was took something for nausea, then something to coat my stomach, and watched something on YouTube, then give the meds time to start working. And I can tell you my anxiety came down enough that I was able to take a shower, fix my hair, put real clothes on, because when I gained weight, I bought comfy, stretchy, and I would live in them because they're so comfortable. Kids are wearing them to school. They're comfortable. They're, I don't think it's good for school, but I get it. So I would wear it. So I pushed myself and I said, you're going to do it like you normally do. You get up, you take a shower, you get yourself ready. Like nothing's happening. Get there. So I'm listening to music by Jelly Roll. And that man music has just so been a part of my life. I have been to see I couldn't tell you how many different artists play in concert. We used to have, before online ticket buying, you had to go to a Ticketmaster place. People would stand in line just like Black Friday, wait for them to open, which I think it was around I don't know if it was 9 or 10. When I went to a concert, I wanted the least amount of distraction possible, which meant as close to the front. So, I would go about sometimes 3 a.m. by myself. I learned which place is the best. And I used to get front row seats for everything. Every concert. I need 10 tickets because I would buy tickets for everybody. We'd all go together. I've seen so many artists, and music has always spoken to me. Always. A lyric comes and it is like a dart, a tranquilizer dart, or a bolt of lightning, or a calmness that I know you get me. So I bring up Jelly Roll for a reason, because illness and struggle, everybody's got something. I have to work. It's difficult to, I'm trying to find the right words. It's difficult to explain. They're gonna have to find different words for things. But I did notice, distraction helps me not focus on nausea. Help me not focus on fatigue, pain, all of the things that start happening, not eating, vomiting. I mean, all the things. And then there are things that happen that it's like, what is this? Why is this happening? It makes no sense. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. So that's what I did this morning. So I started my day. Took my meds, went back, sat down, charged my devices because they died, and just waited a little while. And that's when the thought of take a shower, go do that. And I thought, I will leave my hair wet, throw on things, loungewear that could pass as pajamas or regular clothes, and just try to do that. So I did. and it helped. So, there was a lyric in the song, a song that he sang, and Jelly Roll is very spiritual and a believer and praise and things like that. His lyric was about opening his hands and looking up, and for me, you know, every Catholic statue usually has the open hand, like raised up, talking to God kind of thing. So I said, I'm gonna go outside because I would go a week and not leave my house, not leave my room. So today I was in a headspace that my sword was out. My shotgun was ready. The beast is not gonna bring back 2024. So, let me go outside and look up at the sky, meditate a little bit. I open my back door, and my dogs had gotten into my pantry and stole not single treats, but a bag full. 2 bags full of treats. Ate every single one. I went from calm, serene, soft flowing waters to who did it? Who did it? And because I know one of my dogs has lab in her. Oh, they do not like to disappoint their owners. She went behind the tree when I said who did it, thinking, oh, if I stay behind this tree, she can't see me. The other one ran inside. Had to go get my shoes, pick up all the trash, cussing the whole time. And then I had to get myself back into a calm place. But you see, it's like, come on. It was a struggle. It takes so much energy just to do simple things. And I made sure I avoided things. I did certain things. And unfortunately for me, time flies by. Flies. And before I knew it, it was already 2, maybe. Is it 2? Maybe been earlier. And just had to do something. So I tried to do things. Laundry. So I folded clothes. Put on some music, get out of your head, fold some clothes, and read some stuff. The picture where my dog's laying on top of me, and it looks like I don't have a TV in there upstairs. Like my mom has one, my son has one. I do not. I, for the longest time, couldn't handle the visuals, the noise, the people. I couldn't handle anything that was on TV. So when we did some remodeling in the house, we were discussing it, that they were asking me, because I had previously had a TV, but when we took everything out, they said, are you going to get like a wall mounted? And I said, I'm not having a TV at all because I can't handle the noise. That's why if I could open a shop of empty chargers of earbuds, earbud cases without earbuds. Shop. Because I sleep with them. I listen to things, it's almost subliminally, that I need to hear that before I go to sleep. So, mentioning Jelly Roll, I think his talent is immense, and he writes things that I can relate to. And it's crazy that I can. I don't know. I'm on this obsessive thing with Jelly Roll right now and wishing I could have a conversation with him. So, anyway, listened to his music and saw the hope that he is able to put into lyrics things that are universally relatable. So I listened to that. My mom went to the grocery store and I ate. With fear. I eat with fear. I can't even enjoy food because I don't know if it's going to come back up in 10 minutes. So I ate and it stayed down. Thank God. So it was a good, today was a good day. It worked out well. The things that I did, taking my medications, avoiding all of this, these are things that you learn if you're in therapy. I have known all of these things because I have known, being in therapy for so long, I knew this. But what you have to understand, you need to go out, you need to take a walk, get out of the house. People would tell me that, and I would want to throat punch them because they didn't understand. Taking a shower was almost impossible. And now you want me to walk around the block? Now I can. So I'll go back to all of those people who that was their advice, and I'll say, okay, now I can take a walk. Could not at the time. Couldn't make my bed. Couldn't fold clothes. Couldn't do laundry. Everything was haywire. Now I'm having, instead of it being this constant, now it's these you're doing okay, and then all of a sudden it's malfunction. And I don't have my Control-Alt-Delete button yet, so buttons, but I'm trying to find them, and I was able to enjoy my day and not cry all day thinking, here I go again. So we'll see. I do look a little bit more tired. This isn't a reflection of how I feel. It is, I think, it's 2:30 in the morning. I fell asleep upstairs in the middle of doing something. It's like narcolepsy. I always think of the movie. I hate that my brain, because I used to within a millisecond be able to tell you the answer. Think it's Gigolo, I'm not sure, I forget, but Rob Schneider played a guy who would go on dates with people, and one of the girls had narcolepsy, and she had long hair, and they tied her hair to something because every time she went out, she would fall asleep and fall face forward in her food. So they came up with this thing where they just tied her ponytail so that when she fell asleep, she wouldn't fall in her food. I do that. Just mid-sentence. You could be talking to me mid-sentence. I'm out. So that only happens when I have symptoms. So we'll see. And the reason I'm doing these so close together is I have to catalog my symptoms. I have to show, because someone is going to look, just like the Chronicle article did. Someone is going to look Google. That's how the journalists found me. Because my name's so unique, nobody type it in, I show up. And I'm finding my tools from my toolbox, and I'm finding we used to call them workarounds. I'm trying to find things with my with meds, with whatever I have, to not go back to last year, because it was miserable and not good at all. So I shouldn't say that. It wasn't a horrible, I mean, well, I fell and couldn't walk. I was paralyzed for a minute before I had to have my lumbar fused. That was not fun. I couldn't move. The paramedics had to pick me up off the floor. Again, cracking my head on the floor for the 18th time. Can't go back to that. So trying to, like I said, preemptive strikes. And today it worked. Tomorrow it will work again. I feel, if I had to compare it to something, it's like you're starting to get the flu. That's how I feel. And it lasts sometimes a month. Sometimes it lasts 2 months. And that's what happened last year. And I wasn't at the end of my rope. My rope was fraying, and I'm holding on to a thread. But I made it through. Take care of your brain. Listen to it. Not everyone will understand it, but that's why I'm so open. Because I have to find peace somewhere. And if it's in a song by Jelly Roll, it's in a song by Jelly Roll. Get inspiration. So, hopefully, after I sleep, I'll have the same drive that I did today and the same push, because it's that force. I need someone behind me. Nope, nope, you're not sitting down, holding me up by my shirt. Nope, nope, nope. Sometimes I need that. Sometimes I need affirmation, encouragement, positive quips, not apologies. This broad can handle a lot. Again, I appreciate the prayers more than you can imagine, and the people who don't even know me who are praying for me. I know it. I feel it. All you need to do is send me a private thought. I didn't want to say like telepathically, because again, I imagine there are some people that are watching this thinking, another one. Not telepathy, just putting it out in the universe. It comes to me, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we will have another great day like we did today. Every day there are hiccups, and that's fine. Life's always got hiccups. And it doesn't always work out the way that you want it to. But the path is what you have to find, the right one. And Jelly Roll talks like a preacher, writes like a preacher. He made a comment and he said, because people say all the time to him, "Brother, you saved me. You saved me, brother. You saved me. Brother, you saved me. Save me. You saved me, brother. Brother, you saved me. Save me. I had a needle in my arm. Heard Savior. You saved me." I was clean that day. You don't have to be a drug addict to relate to his music. It's the same concept of changing this. I know and sometimes you can't do it on your own. I could before. Who cares? I wanted to be put down like a lame horse. It went away. It comes back. But I know my toolbox is there. So, he was speaking at with an audience, and he said he goes to jails and does talks, and he said I didn't save you. You saved yourself. I just wrote the soundtrack. Mic drop. Because every song I listen to is like, wow. It's true. He's writing the soundtrack to my life. So I am going to go to sleep. I totally messed up my sleep hygiene for today. Should do things to be in bed by a certain time, and no devices and all of that stuff is part of keeping yourself sane. But today's just a fatigue day because I actually fell asleep twice in the middle of something. Twice. And I have blankets on my bed, lots of them. I know I am going to get them moved around. They're on top because I like the weight. It's somewhere in here. The land of lost earpods. I just have to find them. So it's always an issue. Anywho, take care. Make sure you know that you are worth it. And as always, hang in there and keep the hope alive.